Hi, it's so great to see you. Thanks for stopping by. This is a little bonus workout I'm going to give you, and I'm going to talk to you about my 30-day Pilates Beginners Bootcamp starting January 1st. It's just around the corner, but I wanted to kind of move with you while we talked about it today. So I'm giving you 3 exercises. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but we're going to play with them a little bit. And if somebody asks me my 3 favorite Pilates exercises, this is probably them. That's why I'm going to take you through it. So let's start moving, and we'll kind of talk as we go. We're going to start with spine twist. So you're going to be seated with your tailbone down. Your legs are out in front of you, and we're going to start with your legs mat distance apart. That's going to give you a little more success rate on this one, is having your feet a little wider. So about mat distance apart. And then just bring your hands to your hips or down next to you and kind of get yourself upright. You can move things out of the way if you need to, but you want to get up onto your sit bones. So this already could be a very challenging position if you're tight in your hips, if you're tight in your hamstrings, in your hip flexors, or in your low back. So we're going to hang out here for a moment. So one of the reasons I love this exercise is because we're getting some spinal movement, which we'll do in a moment, and it's giving you so much mobility and postural work just by being in the position. It's amazing. I know it's hard, and I know I'm making you work while I talk, but that's some of the point. So now I want you to bring your hands behind your head. This is the way I personally like to do it. We are going to inhale and rotate to your left. Exhale, center. Inhale, rotate to the right. Exhale, center. Keep trying to grow taller by pressing your sit bones down and lifting your ribs and maybe the back of your head up. All right, so these 3 exercises actually mean a lot to me because this is what I come back to whenever I need to start over or whenever I am trying to heal or if I just need some grounding. So these are the 3 exercises that served me when I was recovering from my last abdominal surgery, when I have endometriosis flare-ups, when I was pregnant and trying to deal with my SI joint pain, when I was recovering from having babies. All of those times, these 3 exercises served me so well. And if I have a client and I could only give them 3 things, many times it's going to be these. It doesn't mean they're easy by any means, but it means the 3 of them together are going to work to help your body move, to gain function, to gain mobility, to get fluid going, all of these wonderful things. And these are included in some of the workouts in this 30-day Pilates Beginners Bootcamp that we're doing starting January 1st. Okay. One more, let's even you out, and I'm going to tell you more about the boot camp as we go. And then back to center. Arms come down, and then you can relax, but not for long, because what we're going to do is zip your legs together. Bring your arms out in front of you. Curl your tailbone. Roll all the way down onto your back. And then bend your knees for bridging. If you have done any workouts with me on this YouTube channel, you know I love me some bridging. Lots of different variations, but we're going to start with the basic. I want your legs hip distance apart with your feet flat. If they're too close to your tail, it's going to squish your knees too much and it can hurt rolling up. If they're too far away, then it can really hurt your hamstrings. Like it can actually cause some hamstring cramping when you go. So you want your feet right under your knees. My little tip is you should be able to rock your feet forward and backward pretty easily, okay? Arms down at your sides. Take an inhale. Exhale, curl your tailbone first. So you're getting a little curl and you're peeling off one vertebrae at a time. You go up just to your shoulder blades. Hopefully to a straight line is what you're aiming for, but you don't have to if your body doesn't do that. You want even hips. Inhale at the top. Exhale, curl from the top. Sink like in your ribs, in your heart, and then go through your lungs, middle back, all the way down to the low back. All right, that's an articulating bridge. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, roll up. So during our 30-day Pilates Beginners Bootcamp, it's for beginners. It's catered definitely to people who want to start fresh, but that can be someone who's recovering from an injury or who recently had a baby or just wants to go over all the basics again in a safe, correct manner. This bootcamp's perfect for anybody in those categories. So we have 30 days. You get a 30-day workout calendar, and they include lots of videos and workout tips. All workouts are 30 minutes or less, so you can definitely fit them in during the day. We have some rest days with health tips included because it's really important to know when and how to rest your body. You also get my 10-day clean eating guide. That's for free with the boot camp. So 10 days of recipes and meal planning that can really help you start off the new year right. And then you get access to a private Facebook group only for boot camp members. That's not required. You don't need to do it, but if you want a community, if you want access to me to ask questions, to find out modifications, that's a great place to be. So we start January 1st. I'd love to have you. We're just going to do one more bridge while I'm talking to you here. I would love to have you, and you get a coupon code, a discount for being here. All right, so I'm going to put the link down below in the comments, in the description, and your coupon code is Happy New Year. If you type in Happy New Year when you purchase, you get 20% off. So instead of getting it for $50, you get the whole program for $40. It's pretty awesome. I'd love to have you. Okay, roll on to your side. I'm going to go to my left side first. So that was exercise 2. Bridging really helps mobilize through the spine, get your hips working, your glutes turned on. Those are some of the reasons I love it so much. All right, final one, we're going to do some side lying leg work. You have 2 options. If you are starting new, I want you to be here, all right? So this is a little better place to be to start. You're going to be flat on your elbow like this. If you are a little more advanced, you can come up to a high elbow. Your bottom leg is straight and forward. Your top leg lifts up. You're going to bring it forward, flex your foot, then point to bring it back. Now, for the first few times, I want you to think about doing this without letting anything else move. So you're only going forward as much as you can that your back doesn't flatten. You're only going back as much as you can that your back doesn't arch. So we're just trying to isolate leg movement. I like to use this for a little more leg strength, but now we're getting it more into the gluteus medius, so really working the hips. We're also working the obliques here by just keeping you centered. So you'll notice in these 3 exercises, I didn't give you any abdominal burning exercise. I didn't give you a ton of crunches. They're not the most important part of Pilates. They're not the most important part of your workout, I promise. To have a healthy, safe body and fitness program, we build a foundation from the bottom up. I mean from hips, from posture, from flexibility, all of those things, and then we add the abdominal work later on. But the beauty of Pilates is you're getting it all the time. Just here, side lying, you're getting some ab work. Good, now keep the toes pointed and we're gonna do circles. So I promise you are gonna get abdominal work, but it doesn't mean because I'm giving you 100 crunches, because I won't tell you to do that. Because it's kind of boring anyway, right? 4 the other way. Nice job. Good, and then we're gonna press up and go to the other side. Okay, so whatever version you did on that side, I want you the same here to keep yourself at even. So when you're ready, flex, come forward, point, and go back. And if you're tempted in the comments to write that I talk too much during this video, you're welcome to do that. But yeah, I do talk a lot, especially when I get excited and when I teach beginners, because I just am so happy to have you here and learning and finding out what your body can do for you. So I'm sorry, I do tend to talk a lot, but I'm just excited to have you guys here. I truly believe that the better you feel in your body, the more you believe you have strength, that you have power, that your pain can decrease. The more you feel that internally, the stronger you will be externally, but also the stronger you'll be body, mind, and spirit. I truly believe that. I believe when we don't feel strong within ourselves, then it translates into other things we do. So I get excited about helping people to find their strength again. Okay, point your toes, circles. This is our last set. We're in the home stretch. You guys are doing great. Okay, 4 the other way. And if you want to know, as a beginner, how I plan my workouts, go to the video before this. Good, take a rest. And I talk a lot about how I plan my workouts to make them doable during crazy days, because I know that can be hard too, finding time. Great job. It was so fun to be with you guys. Thank you for going through those 3 exercises with me. Again, join our boot camp. I would love to have you there. It's so fun. It starts January 1st. You can start later. You can purchase it anytime. If you purchase after January, the Facebook group will be closed, but you can still have the boot camp on your own and go at your own pace and speed. So the link's below. Again, use code Happy New Year to get $10 off. I would love to have you there, and please let me know in the comments if you're going to join us. I would just love that. And I will talk to you soon. Happy New Year.